Hello, people of the world. Alright. I did say, well, after my PMP beta upload, a lot of people seem to like the team that me and my good buddy Ghirbal designed. I will put it down to mainly him though, because yeah, if I had just been left to my own devices, it probably wouldn't have worked out as well. But yeah, go praise Ghirbal. He's amazing and awesome, and he's a good buddy. Yeah, this is a battle against Mel, and like I say, a lot of people like the team, a lot of people were interested in the team, people wanted some of the sets, and since I already do set box, where I make random sets and then post the sets, I figured I'd take these sets and post the sets with my thinking behind the sets. Sets. Anyway, battle! He leads off with a Kabutops, I lead off with my Crustle. I was considering counter right off the bat, but I figured since it's lead Kabutops, he's Stealth Rock. That's happened before with something else, and they have attacked me first instead of Stealth Rocking. So I'm getting a bit annoyed at that. Just a bit annoyed. Because keep trying to, I want to counter, but I don't. Because if they hit me and I counter, yeah, I kill them, but I might not be at the right amount of health for Custap to give him my free layer of Stealth Rocks. Anyway, I go into Starmie because Starmie is my best, well, thing to take this, even with its access to X-Scissor. So, yeah, it does a pretty good job. It tanks the Waterfall and the X-Scissor pretty nicely, and I actually outspeed and get the Surf off, which is interesting. He brings in this Venusaur, and I'm thinking, oh, it'll just be a sort of leech seeding one, so I can reflect type and copy its, type, and then he can't really hit me for shit, and it'll be brilliant. I'll be, fine and dandy. So I go reflect type, and now I am grass poison, and he subs. I'm like, well, balls. He's probably more or less likely gonna be a growth one. I was thinking maybe sub growth or something, something along those lines. Because I figured most Venusaurs would be offensive, although Mel is quite the original person in his own right. However, this set is a dick move, Mel. Fucking dick move. Still, I go into Crustle figuring I can tank maybe 1 or 2 hits, get some spikes up, or X is him alternatively. Either one's good. He's going to lead seed me, it's annoying. I'm going to X as him, break his sub. So yeah, it looks like this is a sub seed set, and it's got sub, protect, lead seed, hidden power fire. It's well gay, Mel. Dick move. Also, I will note this. Leasty doesn't kill me in 2 turns, it kills me in 3. And then he has... That's the real cheek of it. Fucking Protect gets rid of my Custap. So Custap was completely pointless, but oh well. I was gonna go Spikes, but I was worried he'd sob again. Even then with Custap, that actually seems quite pointless, so I should have just Spiked. I'm a moron. Anyway, he's going to take me out, and I'm thinking, well, shit, I can't let this thing run around. I'm going to go into my Salamence. I don't really care whether he leech sees me or not. He can sub, he can do whatever he wants, but the point is, I'm just going to DD, and I'm just going to hit everything. He brings in a Deoxys D, and I'm thinking, oh, I'll be like Nightshade, entry hazarding, recovering, piece of shit. But then he gets a Burn Orb, right? Or Flame Orb, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, Psycho Shift? Maybe? That's what I'm assuming. But I figure, I've got low Punny, I should be able to 2-hit KO. I go Drag Rush and I miss, and he Ice Beams. I'm like, whoa, hang on a fucking minute, Ice Beam? No, that's, what, However, I'm still fairly confident that, I can kill with Dragon Rush. So I go again. I do it, and yeah, that's a solid 2-hit KO. Kind of annoyed I didn't hit the first one. Once again, people, Wide Lens fails me. I'm putting this out there, Wide Lens sucks dick. Don't use this set. You can try it, but it won't get you anywhere. And look, I can't even see the HP. Ugh. Fucking Salamence. I love him to bits, but he has the uncanny ability to just do everything I don't want him to do. Anyway, I'm going into Gyarados because I figured that's a pretty safe switch in my mind. He brings in a Magnezone, and I'm like, oh yes, this is the perfect time to show that Wakamberry Gyarados is good, okay? It's good. He goes Thunderbolt. This is a Magnezone, remember? Fucking beastly. Wakamberry, and I take it with 100 hit points left. That is pretty good going. Alright, so give this a go. I mean, living the Stone Edge from a Terrakion, which you'll see is part of my thought process when making this guy, is a bit dicier. You have to play it right, there can't be any entry hazards, it's very nitty-gritty, kind of, you got to make sure everything's perfect before you can do it. Living T-bolts in general is actually possible in a lot of circumstances, so I'm happy with that. In comes this, what is it, Tornadus, and I'm kind of hoping I can live a hit and rest, but, Hurricane says no. Ah, well. But still, the point, oh, also, I will make a small note, it can't really take a Thunder from anything, okay? Thunder is a bit iffy, you don't really want to try that. I'm just gonna make a small note, I've lost my Salamence and my Gyarados, that is two things that could have vaguely dealt with the Venusaur a bit, you know, it would have been better or easier. Anyway, I'm going to go Copycat, copy his U-turn, and I'm going to switch out, and he gets the weak armor boost, right, and he's thinking, oh yeah, I am good to go, I'm +1 speed, I am great, and I bring in Mamoswine with Ice Shard. He's like, well, fuck. That's annoying. But still, another point, you know, Mamoswine can deal with Venusaur quite well. I mean, a few Ice Shards, roar a bit. It ain't too bad, it isn't completely out of the question. But I'm going to go Ice Shard, take out the Kabutops, and then, well, at this point in time, Venusaur had completely factored out of my game plan. I thought, oh, I have enough shit to deal with it, what's the problem? He brings in a Terrakion, and I make quite possibly the ballsiest and retarded play in the game. I stay in and go for an EQ. He subs, yeah, okay, it's an interesting idea. I go EQ and break his sub. Now, by this point, I'm supposed to switch. I have a Starmie sitting there. It's meant to deal with Terrakions. That's his whole point. That's his existence right there. But I don't switch. I stay in, thinking, oh, I can take a close combat. I'm a Mamoswine. No. No. Doesn't know. So I die, and there goes my official, final, sort of vague check to his Venusaur. So I'm thinking, okay, yeah, you know, I'm okay. I still have my Starmie. It's alright. It ain't too bad. I can kill off this Terrakion. You know, I just got to surf it, and fuck. I'm an idiot. So now I have no check to it. This Starmie doesn't have Ice Beam. Lopunny can't Leech Seed it because it's grass. Hidden Power, which factored into my thought process. I was thinking, oh, it must be Hidden Power Fire. I can just hit, you know, you copycat, it's Hidden Power, and Hidden Power Fire. Wait! I copycat Hidden Power, it uses my IVs, not his IVs. So, I'm still shooting for Hidden Power or Hidden Power Dark, not Hidden Power Fire, which would help me so much. However, Lopunny can do a couple of things. He can copycat the substitute there, which is helpful. He's going to go Hidden Power Fire, and I am going to just Encore him into it, because that's my only shot here. I have to Encore him into Hidden Power, and then I have to spam Copycat and pray to Jesus that with enough, I will eventually kill him. However, Lopunny isn't exactly a special attacking threat in any way, and Venusaur, if you haven't guessed, is a special defensive monster. Doesn't work out that well, so Unstab, 70 base power, Hidden Power is about a 5-hit KO on his sub. It's something ludicrous. Yes, his Hidden Powers are doing nothing to me. Sorry, I went to go get my pizza. My bad, that's why the camera's retarded. That's my fault. So give it a minute. Yeah, I got up and I just asked for a battle and then I ordered a pizza. And Domino's actually delivered it early, which is a radical concept. Never thought I'd see the day. Usually, well, actually no, usually they're 15 minutes early. However, I ordered it with about half an hour between the time I ordered it and the time it showed up. So I have no idea how they managed to pull that off. They put the pizza in like 5 seconds after I ordered it. So, yeah, props to you, Domino's. Give them a round of applause, guys. Don't really, their pizzas aren't that great, but they're the only fuckers who deliver here. Anyway, I'm still trying to copycat and break his sub, and he's locked into Hidden Power, and he's going to keep going. Now, the thing is, in time, I suppose I might stall him out. Maybe, I don't know. It's not exactly really going to happen. But at the end of the day, he doesn't need to switch. He can sit there for days, he has a sub, he has Protect, he's got whatever he wants to do. so I'm kind of boned. I don't know why I go back to Starmie then. If I was going to keep going, I should have just encored him into Hidden Power Fire, and then switched to Starmie, but I switched to Starmie now, and that's pretty much done deal. I try rapid spinning away his Leech Seed, because I'm fairly adamant that even if I Reflect type, I'm still going to have Leech Seed. It's like when you soak a Steel type and then Toxic. Whether they're Steel or not, when they switch back in, they're still going to be Toxic to an extent, unless they have Heal Bell. So that was what I was thinking, but he makes the smart play and goes Leech Seed again, so that he's making sure. My only real thing I could do here is Reflect type. So I Reflect type, he goes Leech Seed, it fails. And then, for some ungodly reason, I go Surf, predicting him to maybe switch into Terrakion, predicting me to Rapid Spin. And he was a ballsy play, it's about all I could do. But it doesn't work, I break his sub, great, he Hidden Power Fires me, and surprisingly I live. But Leech Seed is going to kill me by 1 hit point. 1 hit point! Fuck you, Bill! I hate that fucking Venusaur, it's a prick. So there you go, that pretty much signals anything I could do as now useless. I still have Lopunny, and while Lopunny is fucking awesome, ain't much I can do. I try encoring him into Hidden Power again, I can copycat it, but as you'll see, eventually his encore is going to end. You know, and then he can make the safe switch into Terrakion, because if I copycatted the Hidden Power, I would get Hidden Power Dark, he'd get +1, I'm dead. If I encore and he switches out, I encore nothing, I die. If I Charm, I lower his attack by 2, great, but I would still be, I think I was at about 50 HP by the time he brought Terrakion in. So there really is nothing doing at this point. Had I just switched to Starmie like a sane person about, what, 15, 20 turns ago, I'd have been alright. Would have been fine. Well, fine is it's a faulty concept, but I would have been better off. I would have still had a fucking Mamoswine with Light Screen, no less, and Raw, which could, an Ice Shard, which can completely ruin his Subseeding. But, also, if Salamence had fucking hit those first two Dragon Rushes, that Deoxys would have died, and I would have still had a fucking Salamence. But still, Theorymoning is gay. I'm not gonna bother. I could, you know, go on about it till the cows come home. But at the end of the day, it doesn't get me anywhere. This is the battle. This is how it happened. So, Blair, I lost. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I'm going to go on to a couple of things. Basically, I would love to spend a lot of time talking about my sets and, you know, my thought process when making them, and, you know, how I came about them. But at the end of the day, I think the best way of doing it is just showing you what I wrote down, showing you my thought process. You get to look into my stupid head. So hooray for you, the casual viewer. I'm going to make the vague point. The notes I've got about each Pokemon are kind of actually vague. There's a lot of things about, like, oh, I can take a modest max special attack Draco from a Hydreigon, but it doesn't really go into whether it was Specs or Scarfed. There's a lot of vague different bits about it, but take it as you see fit. It's got my footnotes about each Pokemon, and the sets itself. The Crustle is an old set. I'm going to make that plain. It's an old set, and the only difference is it has X-Scissor. Yeah, there's my dominoes. Yeah, the only difference is it has X-Scissor as opposed to Struggle Bug, which is what I use on my old one. But I changed that just because Custap's X-Scissor seems a lot more potent than Custap's Struggle Bug. Although I did have Struggle Bug on it because I thought Custap was illegal, so I thought, hey, let's have a fucking laugh. I think that's all of it, all I wanted to say. Yeah, I know it's moving by really quickly, but just pause it. You can have a look at the notes, you can have a look at the sets, so just pause it on the particular slide you want, you can have a look, you can write it down, you can copy it. The whole point is I want people to use interesting and different crap. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. Remember, Ghirbal helped me make this team. He's awesome. Just, yeah, go talk to him. He's great. Praise the man. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed these sets. Hope you've enjoyed all of the battles I posted. And I hope you enjoy many, many, many horrible amounts to come. Peace.